there's always a little bit of drama while we get things squared away.
When you're shooting,
but I'm glad
15 minutes
you're
before
here.
you actually do a live episode.
I'm in a good mood
That's
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it says
This is
we.
nummy.
Okay, whatever. We're here.
Oh,
there we are.
I needed to line the stomach a little more, so I decided to enjoy dessert.
Welcome. I don't think we got ice, did we?
Oh, possibly not.
We were shooting a whole bunch of videos right before this, so.
Want to pass me that bucket over there? Miss?
Yeah, I'm going to pass him the ice bucket, and we'll get some ice, and then we'll get some drinks going.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Ron and David and Lisa and Errol and Mom. Oh, who else?
And Satellite.
Doug and Satellite.
Howdy.
Yay! I'm so glad you're here. Oh,
You want me to take care of that?
I got it.
Right.
Okay.
Be right
Drink
back.
time. I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, yes. I am an Aquarius, and it is the age of Aquarius. Well, some believe that the age of Aquarius is upon us, and whether or not you believe that, it's Aquarius time. So, hi, Joe. Fred, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you both. Good to see all of you. I'm happy you're here. It's the dawning of my birthday season. So, age of Aquarius. John, happy birthday, John. Yay, John's here. And it's John's birthday, so everyone wish him a happy. Okay, so, hi, Julie. All right. Since it's my birthday season, I think it's time for some birthday drinks. And I have one in mind. So we're thinking about the age of Aquarius, which, depending on whom you listen to, will either be starting very soon or in the 24th century. So whatever. It's still Aquarius time. So I'm going to catch up on my... All right. Hi, Peter. Good to see you. All right. I have an idea for a drink. An Aquarius drink. Abra, hello. Yes, happy Inauguration Day, everyone. Oh, Julie's an Aquarius too. When's your birthday, Julie? Now I gotta know. Okay. Drink time. All right. So I have one in mind. I was thinking harmony and understanding because of the song Age of Aquarius. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, which spirits harmonize well, in my opinion? Tequila and dark rum. So,
as a matter of fact,
I'll be starting with harmony and understanding.
Tequila, dark rum.
Beginning with, February 7th, Julie. Oh, happy.
Hey,
you're
great.
Exactly 1 week before me.
Bing, bing, bing. Marvelous.
All right, so 1 ounce of Reposado tequila.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Andrea, hello.
Another Aquarian.
Yay, another Aquarian. Yes,
wow.
I did know that.
All the water ladies. Bingo. In the house.
Actually, we're an air sign.
Gotta get that out.
Water carrier, but we're an air sign.
Interesting. Yeah, true.
And 1 ounce of dark Jamaican rum. Abra's drinking. The president. Okay, I've heard of El Presidente. What's in the president?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, now I'm curious.
So you got it. Drop it here.
Yeah, please do. All right, so if you wouldn't mind filling in that's as far as I got.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking also we have some pineapple syrup.
I'm doing back.
For reasons that will become obvious on Friday's video.
Is that the pineapple or the coconut?
This is the pineapple.
That's a pineapple. Okay. Got that too.
I'm thinking a 1/2 ounce of pineapple syrup. This is literally drained from a can of pineapple.
Yeah.
Why waste?
Pineapple and heavy syrup. It is sugar.
It is sugar.
If you were to make syrup yourself, this would pretty much resemble this exactly. So what the heck?
I started to freelance, but I'm not going to. Okay, and then I'm going to do a 1/2 ounce of coconut liqueur.
And you're using Kalani, I believe.
Kalani.
And we appear to be awfully low on Kalani.
Which we're almost out of.
Oh, baby.
All right.
I guess we better remedy that little
exactly.
dearth.
Okay. And
don't get to use the term dearth too often in conversation.
Did you juice lime?
You're holding it.
No, but I mean, it's lime, right?
That's lime.
No lime.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, we have lemons
what
too.
I juiced Is lime, yes. We do have lime.
3/4 of an ounce fresh lime juice. I feel like I want some bitters. Pardon me.
I bet you do.
All right. Let's add some orange bitters. 4 dashes.
4 Big D.
4 Big D. Isn't that Dallas, Big D?
Big D is in fact Dallas.
All right. I gotta reach into the ice with my hands because.
Things you gotta do.
Because.
Didn't get all the tools yet. We could get the tools.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, lovely.
Shake with ice and strain into a cocktail glass. All right. Now we gotta go back and thank you.
Don't mind if I do. Now,
strain into a cocktail glass.
Let me back up this.
Okay, wait. All right. Yeah, we gotta catch up.
There we go.
Hi, Janice.
Hello, Janice. And here we go.
Keith. Hello, Keith.
Light rum, OJ, lemon juice, grenadine. Oh, yeah, that could be done. That sounds. That sounds like El Presidente.
All right. All right. We could do that.
That's the stuff. Saturn.
Saturn. We can do that.
Saturn.
Can't we?
I believe that was an award winner, if I'm not mistaken, according to the Jeff Berry.
All right. Well, let's.
1967 International Cocktail something or other. That's a
I
fun
don't
one.
know that sound. Me too.
Saturn.
Right.
I gotta look that up. It's I believe that's either a vodka or light rum base, as a matter of fact. And does that have Galliano? Am I right?
I think it's
Satellite. What's in the Saturn? You want to drop it on us?
It's in one of the tropical books.
Yep.
I want to say
Thing.
Is it in Trader Vic's? I know it's in Beach Bum Berry.
It's in one of the berry books. Perhaps in others, but definitely. Hello, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Facebook won't let me comment. Oh
my gosh.
But that's why we're on multiple platforms. You know, one of them craps out.
This is good.
But this sounds good. It smells good. So I think I'll try it.
As good as it is, I think I want to add another note.
I agree. It's got a very fresh flavor to it because this is all very fresh ingredients.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
Gotta go back to the old formula.
All right. No. Oh my gosh, we're low on these bitters.
Oh, which ones are they?
The Aztec chocolate.
Oh yeah, we have been low for a while.
Oh my gosh.
You can tell the label is all kind of stained because these Feed Brothers labels.
I just splashed myself.
That's why we have this over here, folks. Just saying. Here.
Okay, I'll take that.
Don't mind if I do.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Here we go. Make that
I splashed butter on myself when we were shooting earlier. Good times. Okay.
And how many dashes of these do you need?
2 dashes.
2 dashes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tootie.
That's it.
Okay.
That's what it wanted.
Those are quite strong bitters. They're very got a very strong cacao hit on those things, and they are a genuine bitter. So. Yep. Nails it shut. It just
harmony
right
and understanding.
Right on the
1 ounce Reposado tequila, 1 ounce dark Jamaican rum.
Always nice to be Jack Benny's, right?
1/2 ounce pineapple syrup, 1/2 ounce coconut liqueur, 4 dashes of orange bitters, and 2 dashes of Aztec chocolate bitters. I like it. Hello, Jeremy.
There we go. Just back up to make sure we grab all that.
Okay, yeah.
So this is for the.
Do we have falernum?
No.
Oh,
I thought about making it.
That.
Thought about making it today, but it wouldn't have been ready until tomorrow. But that's the good thing about making falernum. It's literally 24 hours. You're done. It's no big deal.
We could have it tomorrow.
The passion fruit syrup.
Friday.
We have a passion fruit liqueur, which works great for that. We do have orgeat. We could certainly have lemon juice. I would just sub the lime because I'm lazy right now. I think we're at gin. Do we have gin?
We do have gin.
We do have gin. Okay, so we could practically do that.
But like our 21 gin.
You're thinking to yourself, well, is there a sub for the falernum? Not really. If I had enough things that were close, I might figure that out. I am thinking that. Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think anyone was thinking that but you.
For that? Yeah, not really. So, had comment problems.
Yeah, all the way. Go back. It's nice to be Jack Benny's once again. Okay, that was John.
Oh, Rochester, do you think we could actually get that bottle of gin? Sure, boss! So, hilarious. Eddie Anderson, one of the funniest men ever.
Oh, okay. They made the falernum. That's awesome.
Yep, that's good. I think it's the one that I'm making, or the we're making is like falernum number 7 or number 9.
Oh, Jeremy's asking about the Christmas decor.
Oh, well, we have some.
We switched it up and made it January decor.
No, it's January.
So we have the January tree up, which isn't. Oh, it's not spinning because you turned off.
I turned it off.
Tree stand because when we can't have the tree rotating when we shoot video because it's
makes
really
noise.
loud. But anyway, we have January decor, so anything that was kind of blue got left up. And we have a Valentine's Day
Looks
tree.
good.
So
That should spin though. Let's make it spin.
I know it'll drive me nuts now that I noticed it wasn't spinning. Okay, it's spinning. Whew!
And guess what else?
I won't be distracted. Oh yeah, the video fireplace is still up too.
Yeah, video fireplace stays up until it's no longer cold.
Okay. All right. Megan, hello.
Hello. Excellent. Good to see you.
Oh, okay, John, the reason you were seeing so many comments is because you're seeing this on my personal Facebook and not the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen Facebook, which is this weird Facebook thing that I don't understand. But suddenly, starting about 3 weeks ago when we go live, we're simultaneously live on my page and on the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen page and on YouTube. So we're managing. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, and you're on YouTube as well. Yay. Awesome. Got that worked out. All right. You need a drink.
I do.
I got a really good idea. You bought some cider the other day that I think I'm going to use for the next round.
It is around somewhere.
Did you bring a bottle in?
The bottle that has been aerated, shall we say, is around.
No. I want a fresh bottle.
Oh, you mean those ciders?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, not the cider you made.
Not the cider you made. Can of cider. What you're talking about. Yeah.
Was it cans or bottles?
Cans. I got cans of everything.
Okay.
Cans are easier to deal with, and they recycle very well. So,
that was funny. Cans are easier to deal
with. Easier to deal with. They take up less space.
Okay. All right. I haven't caught up.
Sounds good. Oh, on the subject of passion and orgeat, if you need a good guidance on those, then we've got the scoop on that stuff. I think I made it in the super secret group last year summer. I decided, since we were all cooped up, to make all these syrups and things. I made pimento, so we have a really large amount of pimento. And as we're still in the wintry months, this is a good sort of thing to use. Might use it tonight. I don't know. Start working down some of the old pimento.
Jeremy says we should have a strobe light for this episode.
Well,
don't we have one?
It's making me think of
in the basement?
The B-52 song, and then I can't do that on the air. So just bear that in mind. But we do have a strobe light, yes, absolutely. And we do have a mirror ball. You saw it on December 31st. We whipped that out again too. Woo-hoo.
I know. I saw the mirror ball today.
Yeah, big fun.
When I was pawing around in the basement
trying to find things. Yeah, that's it. Well, I think that I would like to do something that is very inspired by you. You reminded me of the Saturn. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And if I have the correct book over here, I can see. Ooh, if
I have no idea what he has planned.
If we have the appropriate test pilot, that's a good one. That's entirely appropriate. Good one. See if they name the bartender.
Jamie.
The correct book names the bartender. I think it's not the grog one.
Moscow donkeys. What's in that?
Really?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you gotta let us know what's in
North
that.
Carolina.
I want to know,
Moscow donkey.
What's in everyone's drinks?
I'm thinking donkey milk, but that would not be good for that purpose. No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No question.
Nope to that.
And I was thinking, you if it's Moscow, it's vodka. Donkey could be a lot of things, after all.
Yep. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
All the cool kids are watching and commenting on the Velveteen Lounge page.
All right. I think I'll try this.
All right. I feel like we should turn the camera so people can actually see what we're doing.
That might be a lot of work and a lot of trouble.
Yeah, probably would.
So I'm going to do the following. I'm going to find the most beat up ice I can.
Still have no idea what he's up to. Yep. Do I need to write this down?
We can get out of the book.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
What's it called?
This is the coconut reentry.
Oh, okay. All right. add it later. Okay.
Clearly, I should have crushed some ice, but I'm just going to take it. When you get ice out of the bags, you know, the stuff at the bottom is all kind of
It's nice and loud, isn't it?
Kind of loud, too.
Hi, Roberta.
That should be good.
Oh, okay. Jamie says, a mule that's celebrating the donkeys. I love it. Oh, yeah, okay. Duh.
Oh,
duh.
There we go. Mules, donkeys,
Yeah.
big floppy ears. That kind of thing. 40 mule team, baby.
Okay, you know. We're slow, but we get there eventually.
We eventually clue into that sort of thing. All right. The original creation. This is actually for 2, so I'm going to cut this in half. Now, what we have originally is 8 ounces of coconut cream. Now, this is probably supposed to be much milkier than it is.
We have coconut cream if you want to use it.
A can of?
Yes.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
I think I'm going to actually go with this because, but you know what I'm going to do? Coconut cream is very milky and this is really just sugary. So we're going to make it. So this is going to require 4 ounces actually. So this is 2 ounces of the coconut syrup that you made. And we happen to have coconut.
It's kind of chunky.
Kind of chunky. And we do happen to have coconut milk. I'm going to go get some.
Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright. Yeah, coconut cream is good. We have a can. He could have used it. Whatever. What ifs? I am caught up. Yay, we're caught up. I would have grabbed it, but I don't even think we've tried this new cider yet, have we?
I don't believe we have. Perhaps it's time to do that and make it happen. So there we go. 4 ounces of coconut milk. You could either like throw it together like I did out of the syrup and the milk, or make your life easy and just get a can of the Coco Lopez. And there are many other brands that are very reputable as well. We need, okay, so an ounce of lime juice. We'll put that right in there.
A full ounce?
Full ounce. How about that? But
Wow,
this is pretty sugary stuff.
Well, yeah.
This is trying to counteract, like, you know, a Lopez type product, which is very sweet.
A Lopez type product.
Lopez type product. It's like, I know a guy named Lopez. He makes products. You know? And okay, the original for 2 is 7 ounces of the dark Jamaican. I think maybe 2.5 worth of the dark Jamaican will do just fine. Right, and it's right behind me.
I was
going
to say that would still be 3.5 for one.
3.5 for one drinking. Yeah, they're calling this thing flaming.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to cut that back to 2.5 because I'd like to be standing at the end of the night. Woohoo! And there we go. Pour that on in. You're supposed to blend this until.
Oh, thank you, Opera.
Slushy. I think I'm just going to put it in the old drink mixer over here.
Do it. That's also nice and loud, isn't it?
Yeah. Plenty slushy, too.
Nice and loud and plenty slushy.
Plenty slushy. And you need to pour this into, originally poured into a coconut mug. Ours are packed away, I couldn't find them. So I'm going to pour this into a Leilani. It's lovely, it's nice.
We packed away a lot of the stuff in our tiki room to get new windows. And that was in October. You need a straw.
Mm-hmm.
And
that'd be lovely.
And here it is January, and we haven't put it back together yet.
Can't put it back together yet. We'll get there, we'll get there.
Okay, oh, here it is.
We haven't been that inspired to be out there. So
since it's freezing.
Since it's freezing. Just going to say that. So first of all, here's your coconut. Give that a try, straight up.
Okay.
It's actually considerably less sweet than I thought it might be.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to top that up, first of all, because I can.
Oh, John, I don't think we saw it.
No. How about that?
I would love it if you would either send it to us or post it again, because I don't think we saw it. That's weird. Because I want to make walnut liqueur. I'm all about doing that.
So there's your knot, and if you want to make that a coconut re-entry, according to Missy Berry, which you do is, this is completely Jeff and Eileen Berry, by the way. Get yourself a little bit of the old high proof. Hi, test pilot here.
That is.
Rum. You could have high proof something else too, but probably rum. Sometimes I usually use like Everclear for this because I don't do much else with Everclear.
People have been using it as hand sanitizer, and you couldn't get it.
It's very effective. Oh.
Oh no.
Ah! I'm not trying to make this flame.
It's sinking.
Let's try it.
Oh, I think it caught, but...
Yes, it is. You can't even see it.
It's flaming, but you can't see it because of the
It's
lights.
totally sunk in there. Oh, well, so that's your flaming...
Don't singe your mustache.
Flaming coconut. That's why I have a bent straw coming at me, so I go, ooh,
Oh, okay.
That's burning all right.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mai Tai Time. You are right, Jamie.
Oh, yeah. Mai Tai Time.
We actually listened to that the other day, didn't we?
It's a fun record. It's an organ record, so it's a little hokey. But it's all this Happy Holly stuff, and it's exactly like all those other great ones. So.
It's always Mai Tai Time.
It's always Mai Tai Time.
Yeah, John, I would love to see that recipe.
Yep,
so,
please.
Yeah,
Drop it on us again
please, if it's not too much trouble, I would love to see that. I don't know how we missed it.
Maybe
we can go back and look.
Oh, this is the first album released on the Tower label, and you're thinking Tower Records? Not that Tower Records. The Capitol Tower, though, this was a sub of Capitol. And that was the label that originally released material in the United States from the Pink Floyd.
The Pink Floyds.
And who else was on that? All of those biker exploitation soundtracks, half of them were on like American International, and half of them were just on Tower. And things like the Wild Angels, and that's all like, who am I thinking of? Davey Allen and the Arrows. Wild in the Street soundtrack is on Tower. It's a fun label. It's very exploitation bound. The one thing I can say about those albums is that they're really short. They're always like 23 minutes total. Yeah. It's like, what a ripoff, you know? But it's
some of those
60s
albums,
man.
They are short. Don't we have some that are like 12 minutes on a side?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I think we had some that pretty much clock in at 12 minutes total, and you think, so much for your money's worth. And you're thinking, now what the hell? I have to keep getting up to change the record? No, you put it on the old Garrard and 5 records at a time. Does it for you, you know? I think I get a little more of this stuff here so I can flame again. Flame on! There we go. Torch. There we go.
Is it?
See? Feel it.
Oh, I can see it in the mug. Yep. If you cup it and hold it up.
Cup it and hold it, which is ridiculous.
Maybe they could see that. But
if you have the coconut mug, you have a really large sort of a bowl, and that'll float nicely in the middle of it. And if you get a nice subsection of that lime shell, that's a good idea.
Subsection.
I'd already sliced up the limes. I hadn't gotten the right size. I had to make this. If you scoop it out a little, it's better, you know, et cetera, et cetera. You read these books, you know how it's done. But the coconut is fun, and the re-entry, that's special effects. We love special effects. So.
Well, I did harmony and understanding. I feel like I need to do sympathy and trust abounding.
Oh, this is actually a plastic straw. Oh, no, it's metal.
It's not either.
It's metal, of course, yeah, absolutely. And it's actually staying very cold, so I got to say.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Yay. Yeah. Awesome.
So if anybody else actually, if you were to look maybe on a place like Discogs, you could probably find a copy of Mai Tai Time for sale. I think more people should own Mai Tai Time. It's a great cover. It's a fun record, you know, and it's just
like a chicken in every pot.
It's Mai
Tai Time record and on every turntable.
We have it paired with Manhattan Time and Martini Time, and you know, Martini Time, and we're so ready.
This is how I entertain myself.
Yeah,
my little record themes behind us.
And of course, you have the fact is
Mars. Hello.
And of course, you put together like great playlists every week. And did you drop it on the folks, by the way?
I did. Aubra's been listening.
Excellent. Thank you so much. A lot of fun stuff.
Hey.
Good stuff.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna get the flame away from the flame.
The flame away from the flame.
Flame away from flame. You know.
Like the guy behind the guy.
Because you don't want to be making your drink and go.
Nope, don't want that.
We were filming things on fire for Friday's episode. Be sure to watch. And
yes,
the fire extinguisher
we have flaming food
still sitting right there. You know, so check it out. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Actually, did you put aside some of the syrup from Friday's flaming food?
Maybe I did. Yep.
As Paul said, oh, this would make a good drink.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Yeah, it really would.
It's a great drink syrup to start with, so I think we're going to be using that momentarily.
Well, I gotta make another drink.
You have to make it. Would you like the syrup from the episode?
Why not?
What the heck? Chill.
$75 on eBay. What? I'm pretty sure we didn't spend more than $1 for that.
I was not about to recommend a $100 record to anybody out there. So
nope.
Bawang!
I'm
Really?
trying to think of the most money I have ever spent on a record. I think the most money I have ever spent on a record is $10.
Jamie, if you could move that decimal place one space to the left, that would be more like it. Like about £5. That's a great price for that record.
Jeremy says, could never bring myself to tackle flaming garnishes. It's,
it's a bit of a challenge. You
I was
just have to
going
know
to
what
say,
you're doing and away you go.
You have to just feel like your life's cheap.
If you're going to flame in a drink like this, and you're putting in basically cold liquor, room temp liquor, you would probably need to use the high test because it's not going to ignite otherwise.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Whereas if you're flaming, peaches for peach melba or for dessert, that kind of thing, you can use 80 proof because you heat it up. And the heat causes the alcohol to vaporize, and what you're igniting is the vapors. That's how it goes. So that's the thing.
Although that didn't stop me from jumping out of the shot.
Well, it was going poof, poof.
It was going poof. I'm like, ah! So anyway, you'll see it on Friday.
But definitely.
See it on Friday. But we didn't burn the house down, and that's the good news.
No.
All right. Harmony and understanding.
Anyway, keep looking around, Jamie. I'd like
sympathy and trust.
You would like this record, and I think that price is way out of line.
That is way out of line.
So keep looking. I think a good boot sale would probably do you. This was something we probably found this for $2 or $1 somewhere. Now, admittedly, that cover's falling apart, but I was going to fix it. It's a fun record.
I just don't spend money. Well, here's the thing. I don't spend big money on anything that should be cheap. Let's put it that way.
Let's put it that way. Music at this point in time is available via so many venues, essentially for free or for a modest subscription price. And even if you had to pay by the track through one of the available resources, you're probably paying about $1 per track. It's actually more democratized now than ever before. And if one thinks, well, but are the artists getting paid? I think, are the artists getting exposed?
Oh, you have. Oh, Jamie has it.
There we go.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Oh, okay. Well,
you can just enjoy the fact that you have this incredibly expensive record.
In the UK, it's going to cost you some buccarinos. Wow.
It's kind of, okay, so
no, interesting.
Story time. Story time. Wait, this syrup is congealing.
Use it quick.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm about to use a congealing syrup in our next round. Okay. I need a shaker.
All right.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
I feel like it's bad form if we're both out of the shot at the same time.
And I'm merely like you're doing a little bit of research here. Ooh,
all right.
Yeah.
So, hi, Dave. Hey. Oh, we miss you.
Semi-frozen north here. We're in the north and we're semi-frozen. How north are you? So
we were in Arizona at a fabulous little strip mall that looked very, very nondescript, but we were shooting a video at the Yucca Tap Room in Tempe. And there was this really, really great store there that had clothing and accessories and stuff. And it was all, there was some vintage and some new stuff, but the new stuff was very retro. And that was a great store. And compared to New York, stuff there was so cheap. But there was also a record store. So once we were finished shooting, Paul went to the record store and I went to the clothing store. And then we met in the middle. But there was a copy of Gypsy Rose Lee's record, That's Me All Over. And I have never seen that in New York for under $200.
Pretty much.
And I think it was, what, $20?
I have never actually at that point seen it in the flesh, so to speak.
Yes, Peter, the syrup turned to caramel.
Yeah, had never actually seen it in the flesh, so to speak, in stereo. And there it was. Stereo.
It was like $20.
Excellent shape, like $20. I thought, for a lot of people, you take a look at $20 for a record, but for something that's
I think you were thinking like, record, oh, should we? I'm like, why?
Oh, not. Boom.
I've never seen that record for under $200. $20. We just lost a zero. It was great.
Isn't that great? By the way, I'm checking on My Tai Time on Discogs. We got 4 copies available starting at $30. Now that's a little more like it for all you folks who do not currently have a copy of this thing. It's a little high, but you know, half the price of what was just being quoted. Just wondering. I've been doing a fair amount of things on Discogs, and it's pretty good. Now I think I like their policies better than certain other venues.
It's certainly cheaper.
But you know, wherever you need to find those rare records, you find them. You know.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
Sympathy and trust abounding. I'm starting with 2 ounces of bourbon.
Pretty good place to start, don't you think?
All right. Would you?
Tea and sympathy? No, bourbon and sympathy.
Do you mind filling in?
Tea and bourbon.
I'll do it.
Mind if I do? Okay, I will get this.
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
And
Refilling because I can do it.
what are we gonna call? Oh my God, it's completely congealed. I need a spoon. Oh, I got a spoon.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Pardon?
Got a spoon.
I'll get back in the shot. Here we go. Give it a shake. That's a lot of sugary stuff there, and it in fact has cooled
What would you
down.
call this?
The syrup? Well, what's that?
It's a combination of pineapple syrup and apricot preserves.
Pineapple apricot syrup.
Scooping it in. Well, but we gotta see how to make it because otherwise.
Well, not in
No.
here.
Man, it just splashed up.
Whoops.
Yuck. Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
A half ounce of it's just like settling in the bottom of the shaker.
Shake hard for 30 seconds.
Would you give me the spray?
Don't mind at all.
Thank you. Okay, so let's say 1 teaspoon apricot preserves, and rather than pineapple apricot syrup, which is there's no such thing. Okay.
We made it.
1 teaspoon, but we did it in a chafing dish.
Okay.
Apricot preserves and 2 teaspoons of pineapple syrup. That will get you this.
Pineapple syrup?
Syrup.
That's true. Because it was, in fact, syrup from the pineapple.
Correct.
There we go. Okay. Just making sure this is all right.
Don't worry about it.
No, I got it. I totally got it. Absolutely.
Okay. Moving on. Okay. Got to get the lime in there. Otherwise, this is going to be way too sweet. So, a half ounce fresh lime juice. I feel like I want something else in there. All right. Oh, I'll see this again. Oh my gosh. Mystic Crystal Revelation. Yep, I think that's coming next. Okay.
Thinking about it.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, John, I had that experience much younger, and then as we got a little more older, more mature collectors, we started to think, you might, and you might not. And the simple fact is, you will see it again if you work in the record store. If you're just going to record stores, you might want to just grab that tasty item. And I would always say, don't exceed your limit.
I got it. I got it. Hold on.
Don't ever exceed your. It's just like bidding on anything on the online auction houses. Set your limit and be done, because it will come up again.
I'm going to add some the lime and the coconut. I love it.
Drink them both up.
All right. I'm going to add some peach liqueur.
Peach liqueur.
Half
Ooh,
ounce
that's
peach liqueur, which means I'm going to up the lime juice because otherwise this will be way too sweet.
Which peach liqueur did you grab?
I grabbed a Marie Brizard. The only peach liqueur we have currently.
Nice.
Okay.
I think we have another, actually.
We do?
I think we do.
Make that a full ounce of lime. I know it sounds like a lot, but this is going to be a sweet drink otherwise.
There's plenty of sweet stuff going on there, so yeah, you gotta do that.
Right. And then
come on.
5 dashes of Angostura bitters because I don't want this to be too sweet.
Good so far.
Boy, I'm certainly sticky.
Which kind of glass are you aiming at?
I think I'm aiming at a cocktail glass. You want to shake that hard because
you want to shake that pretty hard.
Apricot preserves.
Because of all that sticky stuff in there. And you probably want to, or could be benefit from a chilled cocktail glass.
Well, if you have one, that would be great.
Well, if you insist.
You insisted. I didn't insist.
I didn't insist.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
But
Thank
you like
you.
it. Yeah.
All right.
And that will make your cocktail, your sticky, syrupy cocktail, taste 73% better. There we go.
All right. Oh, there's extra. Yay!
Bingo, longo, bingo.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm
Hot
saving
stuff.
out the extra.
The
Right.
extra, apparently, if you do end up with that because you didn't actually measure your glass properly,
Oh, that's good.
what you're intended to do is grab a little glass and pour it in there.
The sidecar?
And the little glass is known as a sidecar.
I think this is too big for that glass, actually.
I think you're right. So you better just keep your large sidecar,
Yeah,
which is not really a sidecar, it's another motorcycle.
Mm.
My limit for a single LP, that was my standard limit for years. And currently I'm thinking, I've probably upped that for inflation to 25, which means I'm not even keeping pace with inflation, I'm still behind. Because things, you should probably be talking $40 for a single LP.
Story.
But the actual most that we've ever spent on a single album was in fact $40. And that was a friend's record. It was a super premium audiophile record.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
a
yeah.
special
Well, that was
pressing.
worth it.
They made 100
That
of
was
them.
worth it, yeah.
I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do that. But outside of that, man,
Henry?
yeah. Hey,
Good to see you.
guess what, Henry? I'm going to try it and tell you how delicious it actually is.
It really is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that might be the.
Oh, you like that?
That might be the featured recipe.
Hello.
I like that one.
Very nice. That's really just this side of tart.
I had a funny story.
Hitting it quite nicely.
Well,
with all
funny
that,
to me.
With all that sweet stuff, you think, no way, but oh, no, you got it.
Funny to me.
Funny about
I don't
that.
know if it's funny to anyone else. Christmas 2019, in the before times, we went up to New Hampshire to see my family. And there was a new store we could go to in Hanover, New Hampshire, which had a lot of records and books and stuff. It was a great store, actually. Hope it's still there.
I would hope so too.
But there was a record there. I collect music for records, so it's like music for reading, music for dining, music for relaxation. So if it has music for, I'm here for it, provided it's under $5.
My favorite, in fact, is music for listening to records by.
That's not a thing.
No,
But,
it should be.
But there's music to read James Bond by. We have
Music
that.
to read James Bond. I think there were 2 volumes. We only have 1. Music to relax in your Barca lounger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Music
Hello.
to relax by in your Barca lounger might be my favorite.
Pretty killer stuff.
Oh, $45. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. I love that. Okay. But anyway, there was one called Music for Baton Twirling.
Mm-hmm.
And it went up to the register, and I think it was like, I don't know, $2 or $3. And the guy said, okay, so which one of you is the baton twirler? Like, neither.
I do not twirl, but,
Neither of us twirls, but...
You may have in the past, but I haven't seen you do it lately.
But ring me up, sir.
Yeah, but ring me up, sir. There you go.
That was fun.
I'm trying to think.
I want to go back.
Otherwise, I think I paid more for that for a double record. It was a really long time ago, and I was being silly because I found it again later for less money. So what can I tell you? You may really desire the thing at the time, but you will probably find it again. But when you actually see a copy of that first Velvet Underground LP with the banana that peels, with the guy in the back cover, and it's like $20, you want to buy that. If it's not all beat to hell, you want to buy that.
I never see that.
Saw that once. I didn't because I already owned it. And I felt, somebody else can get a chance now.
I'm pretty sure I have not been to a thrift store since COVID. But when I did go into the thrift stores, I saw a lot of Mantovani and, like not a lot of things I would actually buy. Nothing against Mantovani, but we already have a lot. We don't need more.
Nothing against all that Percy, Faith, and Ray Conniff, but that's
we have a lot.
Hitting the thrifts these days, and I haven't seen a lot of other.
I do not have music to make automobiles by.
But if you have a spare copy,
if that's a
put
thing,
it in the collection.
I feel like I need it.
You kind of thinking about it, aren't you?
Yep. We have like
Definitely.
music for boating. Oh my gosh, what else do we have? Hi, Amy.
Hey there. So glad to see you.
Hey.
Hot stuff.
We have music for boating. What else do we have? We have a ton of them.
There's all of those Melacrino albums that are like music for relaxation,
Yes.
music for reading,
music to read James Bond by
music
is one
for
of those.
inspiration,
And music
etc.
for sleeping.
The James Bond one is in fact on UA, which was the one that released all of the soundtracks. So you get all these selections from actual soundtracks, and then there's things like Perez.
Oh my gosh,
Prado
John,
plays,
you have that?
which is cool.
What?
Ah, awesome.
I have not heard of that one, but now I'm obsessed.
Oh, you just inspired somebody named Dano. Music to roll sushi
Dano!
by.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
I think we just named the next Clams album. Music to
Music
roll
to Watch
sushi
Stars by. Oh,
That is
that's a good one.
unbelievable killer.
Mark says
I'm
it should be
already-
Music to Watch Stars by.
I'm already coming up with the actual tune for Music to Roll Sushi by. Oh, that's
Sushi
so
by.
cool. You know?
Gosh. There should be so many.
There have been, there can be. I feel that this is a little
Music
less...
to Write Letters by. We have.
Yes. Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
true. Very true. But there's so many. The fact is, you can just go on and on with that kind of
Music
stuff.
to Relax by in Your Barca Lounger might be my favorite.
It's pretty killer. It's a pretty good selection of stuff from
We
Columbia.
also have Music to Relax by After a Hard Day, which is literally the title. Music to Relax by After a Hard Day.
You know, when you've been harassed by your employer, you know, come and do.
Oh, bring it up in the after period. Oh, please do. Yep. Music to Paint by. No. Oh my gosh.
Oh, incredibly strange music. We were certainly doing that before people were naming it, and we continued
Because
to
he
do it
worked at a
during.
record store.
And you would just find this stuff. I will say that most of the really fantastic covers in there are things you never, ever see. Because the people who wrote that
Shannon.
book went to all the thrift stores and bought all of those records, and now they're gone.
No.
And now they're in the damn book. But those books are a lot of fun, and they will tell you about a lot of fun things. No question.
Shannon has a home tiki bar at Mrs. Tiki Tea. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. I
well,
can't even imagine being there.
You know, if
I've been to Tiki Tea once.
If you are circa Los Angeles, you will certainly appreciate being able to drop in on the Tiki Tea.
Yes.
Very
I
cool
know.
little hole in the wall.
Stay healthy, everyone.
Potentially the coolest hole in the wall that there ever has been or would be.
Yes.
They literally have something like 13 seats in the joint. It's tiny.
It's really small.
You gotta get there at the right
small
time.
but mighty.
But mighty is mighty. I mean, they
Yep.
are mixing it for real, and they're
Thank
mixing
you.
it hard. This is a hardcore joint, and of course they got these unique things like Ray's Mistake. They made a drink, they put in the wrong thing. Oh, but I tried it anyway, and it was good. Ray's Mistake, you know.
Man.
So that's the cool thing about the tea, and of
Hi,
course.
Colonel Keg. Music to poop by. I'm sure it exists.
And of course, Ray Buin, who had actually worked at like Don Beach and all these places, it's just he knew how to do this for real.
I'm sure it exists.
But you go in there, and when
How
you
to
get,
belly dance for your husband. I do have that.
Oh yes,
Yep.
There's the two of them. There's music to how to belly dance for your husband, and music how to strip for your husband.
Yeah.
And those were
Should you need directions?
an actual burlesque artist named Ann Corio actually performed those. They were issued separately. I think it's Roulette Records, and then Roulette did a double with the two albums in one, an old box set. It was fun. I believe the first one of those was something that somebody gave my grandparents as a joke because it was in their collection. And, you know, I remember like looking at that years later after my grandparents had left us, and we were all thinking like, okay, that's kind of interesting, you know, but it was completely unplayed looking. So I thought, okay, fun. They also had a copy of the first album of the Cowsills, which we owned, which was like totally clean condition. I think somebody gave this to you because that were those kids from Newport, and they never played it.
Wait, which grandparents were these?
My mother's parents.
Oh.
Yes. So, yeah. They had that fantastic location on Narragansett Bay, which unfortunately is outside of the family by now. But that's what happens over time.
I kind of would have been up for buying their house. If
would've-
I was a millionaire.
Pretty close to what it cost at the end, I got to tell you.
Man.
Inflation, my friends. Inflation. Ah.
Music to do housework by, oh my gosh.
Oh.
That one is like a holy grail for me because that one, I've never seen that for less than 3 figures. And
It's
I
one of
don't
those
do
damn
that.
things.
So
One of those damn things.
I don't do that. Right, I'm just catching up. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the tiki room. Yeah.
Oh
My gosh.
You've got the tiki room and you have Mr. Trader Sam. Oh,
That's
man.
right.
It's
I
like you
know.
literally have 2 tiki rooms at Disney. It's fun. It's really fun. The last time that we were actually at Trader Sam's at Disney, I think it's 2016 when we were out there.
Was it 15 or 16?
I think the last time we were out was 16, right? And we saw some friends there, and we had actually, we hit the park, and we did that great thing, which I really love to do. You go out and you do like all the rides, you get all the speed passes and all that kind of stuff, and then you repair, maybe you hop on the monorail and you repair at Trader Sam's and have a few rounds. And then you ride back to, what am I thinking of?
The Matterhorn?
Yes, you ride back. And you hop
on the Matterhorn.
Get on the Matterhorn at about like 11 o'clock at night when they're about to close up. And that's very cool after hours, especially when you have a few rounds in you. But when we were there, we recognized the bartender. I was talking to him, and he simply said, you know, we love requests. I said, well, what do you got on mind? And he said, I can make 3 dots and a dash, not on the menu. I said, yeah. And it was spot on. Got to credit them. They definitely allow that sort of thing, and they're serving up right, and they have cool mugs. Great. Big fun.
And then you ride back. And
then ride back. You know,
the Matterhorn.
Because you're walking everywhere. You know, you're great. Absolutely great.
But I'm not anyone to be giving insider tips because we don't live there.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you all the fun stuff about Disney. You know it.
You know.
We just. I've literally been to Disney World once in my life, but Disneyland now like 7 times. You know.
I was at Disney World, but I think it was about 4. So
must have been new. You know, it was.
But I grew up going to Disneyland, so. Yay.
Oh, dual turntable, Dynaco amplifier, big fun. Yeah. If I had a really great price on a Dynaco 80, that'd be fun. You know.
I recommend it, Opera.
Recommend. Absolutely recommend. So I actually have the first serious.
Yes, the Matterhorn after a few, Peter.
Oh yeah. I recommend that better than doing it during the daytime. Go at night. And then definitely
the line was shorter
rounds.
too.
The line's shorter. If you have a few in you, you're kind of primed for it, and it's just a great ride.
Although I know that Disneyland stopped doing their passes, which I have no idea how this is going to play out because I don't even know if it's open. I know that it's going to be like a vaccination area, but yeah, shorter lines. We're caught up there.
Oh, we're good.
Yep, we're good.
Boom.
Okay.
Just making sure. Train
of thought, you know. Oh, he caught it just before the quarantine. Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of things happened just before.
High school grad night at Disneyland was... My high school grad night was at our school. And honestly, I don't know if I should say this on a video. My high school grad... When you signed up for grad night, you had to sign a thing that you would stay there all night and not drive drunk or whatever, which they didn't serve alcohol, so I don't...
Not much point to that.
Unless you brought a flask, you were fine. But I was with my pal, who may or may not be here, and my boyfriend at the time, and we were all so bored. We called one of our parents to sign us out of there because we're like, this is really boring, and just went home. Disneyland would have been a better grad night.
Would have been a better grad night. I think some friends and I trucked down to the shore, went to the beach. Somebody probably had a 6-pack of something. I didn't really drink beer, so I didn't care. And we just hung out for a while, then went and got some pizza or something, went home. So that was okay. I remember, but a year later, I remember some kids were graduating and going to somebody's parents' home afterwards. And Tom and I actually trucked our equipment there and played the party.
No.
It was
were you scheduled or did you just crash?
We were scheduled. We actually had 2 shows that night. We were playing as opening act for, I think it was Neutral Nation, Newport Band. And we used their equipment. And then we went and played the party and we used some stuff that we had. I think that was definitely a Dynaco amplification situation.
Ooh.
But that was a lot of fun. I don't think any of those kids understood what the hell we were doing, but that's life too.
Yes, Carl Keg. I know the turn you mean.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Reading comments on YouTube as well, but
Did listen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, that
Hi, Aaron.
the place that used to let 15-year-old kids drink, I believe.
What's the shore? Okay,
I believe used to be Hawaii Kai.
John's asking, what's the shore?
Well, that probably would have been Narragansett Beach.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I think we ended up there.
It's this place that lets 15-year-old kids drink. Exactly.
Here's a kicker. You know, the graduation night wasn't that exciting, but the prom night was kind of cool because, you know, if you grow up in Rhode Island, then you have access to things like Gold Coast mansions in Newport. So I think we were at the Vanderbilt mansion. That was graduation party. Now that's cool. You know, that was a lot of fun.
I love this. They're drinking their satellite. They're drinking their Saturns out of
Foster a Crystal Coupe.
I love that. They're kind of small. I know. Compared to today, we got some 30s glasses. I don't know, before times. Must have been 2 years ago.
I think it's 2 years.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. How did that happen?
The cocktail glasses are pretty much, do I have some of this size here?
No, they're tiny.
They're pretty much this size. I think
so that you can see how Nick and Nora would drink 6 martinis because they were tiny.
This thing is 1.5 ounces. I mean, there's not that much in there. Maybe 2.
Yep.
It's not that, and that's the thing, because contemporary cocktail glass is more like this. It's like, kind of dwarfing.
Oh, okay,
thing,
wait, you're falling behind.
It's very important.
Quote.
Bingo, bingo.
Rhode Island calamari stick.
Hey! Now, when I was younger, I don't remember anybody eating squid, but they certainly did at the time. I would have found it strange, but I definitely had the fried clams. And I remember eating out with the family at one point, and the girl was like freaked out because the clams had some green stuff. And I'm like, oh no! I'm thinking, I guess you're not going to go near the lobster then. And you're going to miss out too.
Important information. Shannon's asking how you shared drinks with friends during quarantine.
Okay.
We had a friend come over.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago for a drink. And possibly just a week ago.
Possibly just a week ago.
Oh my gosh. Who knows in the quarantine?
Who knows where the time goes?
We stayed socially distanced. And we all wore masks except we were taking a sip. And no hugging, unfortunately, or anything of that nature. But yeah, we kept it very distant and we're all fine. Yeah. So, yeah.
It turned out okay. That's the thing. We were all just following the usual protocol, and no one's coughing, and no one is actually running a fever.
Kitsch-en Camaro.
Yeah.
Every time I see someone driving a Camaro, I start singing that song, Peter.
Naturally, of course, I'm thinking about seafood, so I'm thinking about the fine song Swordfish. But there you go.
Kitsch-en Camaro, I ran over my neighbors.
I didn't hear that this morning.
I think the Velvetones need to cover that.
We can get that whole spoken word section. You know,
I love seafood.
Wait a minute, you actually eat calamari? Okay, now that's a change.
I love seafood.
We need to introduce you to a few things. Didn't hear that song this morning, but I actually did hear the Ramones doing Glad to See You Go. That was actually very nice to hear this morning. Yeah, fun one. Always like that.
Do we have any chilled cider?
Yes, we do. I will procure you one.
Thinking about my next round.
And I think about my next
drink. We both independently had that thought.
You and me in the bottle X video night.
Doug says, you hear that back in the day, 16-year-old gals could get served on the RI shore and islands. The drinking age was 18. I don't have trouble believing that, actually. I wasn't there, but I have no trouble believing that. Oh, Dano saying, please cover a bitch in Camaro. All right. All right. I'm going to say something vulnerable. I got a little personal recording studio for Christmas, so maybe that'll be my first recording.
What you got was an isolation booth.
Yeah, but anyway, whatever. And I also know I got a mic,
yes.
windscreening thingy too. So
isolation booth and a pop filter. Dana would be proud. Yep.
Bitch and Camaro. That's going to be.
We could probably use a really kick-ass microphone, but we have a good microphone, so we will make it work.
I have the microphone that was recommended on all the websites.
Yeah, so we're good. We're good right now.
All right. I'm excited. Okay, Bitch and Camaro. It's going to happen.
You know, there are plenty of great ideas out there for the Velvetones. keep them coming. We need to have a whole backlog of possibilities.
We do.
And we will make them work for you.
We need some more copyright claims on YouTube. We don't have enough.
Don't have enough. I got to push it. So I think what we need to do is crack that baby and try it.
Yep. Oh, okay. So wait, what are we trying?
This is Original Sin Black Widow Cider. Black Widow. This is locally made.
Oh.
It's blackberries and freshly pressed New York apples. 6% ABV. Slightly high, actually.
Oh, Mars. Okay. If you go to youtube.com/Velveteen Lounge, there's a playlist for the Velvetones.
Oh, check it out.
Yep.
Definitely.
Well, Amy, we might just have to do Punk Rock Girl too.
Well, you know something? There's room for all.
I have a punk rock wig.
It might be a medley. I don't know.
I have a punk rock wig, or I could just shave my head.
Well, you frequently quote.
Not gonna do that, but
if you don't have Mojo Nixon, your store could use some fixing.
You don't have Mojo Nixon, your store could use some fixing.
I'm trying to see where this is made so I can quote it. This is.
Is it on the container that they all came in?
It simply says New York, New York, but I don't think this is made in New York, New York, because they don't grow apples there. Somewhere upstate.
But they grow apples in the Hudson Valley where we were, so maybe
undoubtedly,
they took some apples and went back to New York
That is what's
City.
going on here. So, this is Original Sin Black Widow. The Black Widow. Nice nose on this stuff.
It smells
nice nose on this stuff. Doesn't taste candy.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's really good.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a strong flavor. You think, wow, that might be sweet. No, that's very balanced.
It smells super strong, but it's really good.
Instant club hit. You'll dance to anything.
You'll dance to anything.
All right. You were interested to use this fine beverage.
I am.
I am putting that right there for you. And you can think about that. I'm going to think about that.
Think about your next drink.
The Milkmen, I remember the ones that really stick out were on Big Lizard. And there are such epics as Spit Sink. And the aforementioned Camaro song is on there. And I'm also thinking about...
She looks like Minnie.
I got to think. Think. Yep.
My favorite Dead Milkman song would have to be, they call me Robert, Patrick, Laura, and my son Richie. My life's a living hell, 'cause I tripped over the ottoman one too many times. I tripped over the ottoman until I lost my mind.
All right, we have a request.
Oh, okay. All right.
During Robert's break.
Robert! Hello.
Do a shot to celebrate a woman in the White House. This is true.
All right.
After several attempts and literally 35 years, we actually have a lady.
I'm all for it.
In the position.
Retards to the zoo. I'm not going to. Well, I kind of said that a lot, but.
So what I would do is we'll refill these.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we will do something.
Now, I'll do a shot.
You want a shot? Okay.
For Kamala. I'll do a shot.
Well, let's make it real. Smoking banana peels. That's another funny one. By the way, the original smoking banana peels was a joke, and I believe in the Berkeley Barb, but it became a thing. So suddenly people were doing that. All those kids at Berkeley were real cards, I gotta say.
I don't ordinarily do shots, and I have to wake up in the morning. But, you know, I will in this case.
Is that for the both of us?
No.
Oh,
that's for me.
Well, then I need...
Oh, I didn't know you were going to do a shot.
I don't ordinarily do shots myself. However, the request has been made, and I think it's a...
So we were watching a movie last night where they did all like a gazillion shots, and I was like, I kind of want a shot, but
And,
which would you like?
I'm just considering the sorts of things we have.
Your options.
Here. Yeah, options. You know how it is, but definitely.
I'll do a shot. I just gotta wake up.
That much is very true.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, please do Punk Rock Girl. Okay, all right. We'll do that one too.
Punk rock girl.
How about Glendora doing a song? You know, Glendora needs to do another song. It's been a while.
It has.
So, yes.
She is the flip side.
And K-Mom, hello. Yeah.
She is the flip side, and she's still sore about being on the B side of our Christmas single, which of course...
If you love someone, set them on fire.
Mm-hmm.
If you love somebody, better set them on fire. All right.
Wild turkey. Gonna go with the maroon. That's actually a pretty fair shot right there.
Oh, no. Let's take it easy tonight, we said. If you gotta wake up in the morning, we said.
We still do. I still work tomorrow.
Well, I work tomorrow, too.
It's only 9 o'clock. All right.
Ready?
Cheers to you. Prosit.
All right.
I think this is basically like, you know, bang, bang, bang.
Yep. All right.
You're drinking tequila, so arriba, abajo, al centro, al dentro.
I was done by the time he finished that. And like that.
This is why I don't ordinarily do shots, because I like it to last a little longer. But anyway, look.
That's all right.
The request was made.
I'll keep the next one light.
I do not like to disappoint the audience. So.
Yeah, I'll keep the next one light. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I guess that's that for that. Friends?
This is so good. This is Original Sin Black Widow cider. We have a really, really, really good beer store here in town. Can we get easy cheese and other delights? Yes. I love that idea.
You understand?
That's brilliant.
You understand, Dan, that we're going to have to procure like the Sam's Club size case lot of easy cheese so that we can recreate the album cover appropriately. It would take, I think, about 6 hours to load all that cheese in. Oh boy. However, just the thought of it really makes sets the wheels going.
Right, Chaz.
You are familiar with the album Clam Dip and Other Delights. I just wanted to make sure you knew that one.
Oh. Yeah. Chaz is saying equal parts tequila and Frangelico is amazing, which would be delicious with a topper of this.
We have Frangelico, don't we?
We do.
Well.
I almost got it out this evening, and then I thought, why would I do that? But not because I don't like it. I just didn't think it went with anything else I was doing. But maybe it does.
Perhaps it does. You can check it out. Actually,
I think I can
I
do
like
that.
Frangelico.
All right.
That's fun stuff.
Pardon me.
Perhaps I'll have to vamp for you. No, that was Sola's Island with Clam Dip and Other Delights. One of my favorite album covers ever. And I think that the original that they're taking off is a great record and a great cover and a lot of fun.
Yuck.
Slightly sticky, eh? Yeah.
Dusty. I'm embarrassed by the dustiness of this bottle.
Well, you mentioned it. No one else could see that, you know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Boom,
we
boom,
need
boom.
to get back to recording.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a while because, well, fall happened. And things start to accelerate towards that part of the year and et cetera. And, you know, we got slightly away from it. The equipment is still there and is ready and primed. And, you know, I have still been hitting the piano.
I've been doing more comedy writing and et cetera. And
that much is very
look for the
true.
Videos soon. They're not up yet, but look for the videos soonish. But
soon-esque.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Things got away.
Hey, bye, Robert. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Oh, my gosh.
Very cool.
Yes.
Much
got a little Bailey's, and it's a nutty tequila.
Nutty tequila. Oh.
I know. We don't have any Baileys, do we?
I do not believe we do. Oh, it's unfortunate.
Bailey's is good for dessert.
Bailey's is good for dessert,
yeah,
folks.
Okay. I'm trying to decide, do I want to shake?
You want it cold now, don't you?
I do want it cold.
Then you shake.
Yes. Okay, so I need a shaker.
So there we go.
Right. Tequila, Frangelico, and cider. Okay. Oh, we should write this down.
Yes, we should.
Otherwise, it will get away from us.
Elevator up.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
Shake with ice and strain into a cocktail glass. Now you have to see which kind of glass you would like this to go into.
I think a flute. I was thinking that I would not be doing a shot tonight. And look, I did a shot.
And you did a shot.
All right. Could you put it aside for a moment, please? It's a little crowded over here. Thank you.
Certainly.
And then...
Actually, I'll ice it. That's a good idea.
Oh, that would be good. All right.
There we go.
So, we need to write this down so we do not forget. All right. Here's me doing this with my left hand.
Shall I?
Okay. Yep. All right. So, let's do... Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. It's suddenly so heavy.
It's a 175.
1 ounce of tequila. Oh, I didn't drop it. Woo! Okay. That was heavy.
It was. It is.
That's a thick
It's
bottle.
a lot of liquor.
That's a thick bottle.
And that big square bottle is a little hard to handle because it doesn't have
All right.
a handle.
Frangelico.
So there we go.
I dusted it off so it's not crazy dusty. All right. You know what? I'm going to do 3/4 of an ounce of Angelico. And because I can't leave it alone, just a splash of lime. Not even a 1/4 ounce.
Just a. There
Okay.
you go.
Yep.
That much.
That much. A bloop. Right. Shake of ice.
Jamie's on with tequila frangelico. Try it out.
Do it. Yep. Wait. Go.
Would you describe
The
it as
Black
a
Widow.
dry? Yeah, it
is very dry. Yes.
It's
yes,
not
absolutely.
sweet. It's probably a slightly because of the blackberry, but it's not one of those like candy things.
Nope.
No.
Yeah,
this is a dry
we
cider.
definitely call it dry.
But definitely,
Yep.
a really reputable brand. And actually, when I bought this, the guy at the store said, "That's really good." He's
Shaz
right.
is saying try it first without the cider, so let's do it.
We'll give that a whirl. Strain into a cocktail glass. Water chaser. Yeah, it's a good idea too.
Oh yeah, that's good. Try that. It's heavy on the frangelico because I did 3/4 of an ounce, but
yeah.
yeah, it's good though. All right, but I think it's going to come alive with the cider. I do have a glass of water behind me. I always see Paul's trying to drown me because he gives me water all day long.
Proper hydration is recommended by all of your medical authorities. I'm just saying. And frankly, I feel dry a lot.
I've been watered.
It's the winter. The heat is on. Here in the Northeast, we need to get ourselves properly hydrated. So,
all right, strain into a champagne
tech friend,
and top with your cider. Ooh, look at that.
Similar to Strongbow. Oh yeah. See if you get This is a New York brand. They probably have some regional distribution. If you're far outside of the region,
oh my gosh,
that could be difficult.
Try it.
But if you're ever around, check it out. Naturally, we are literally 1.2 miles from a cider mill. It's an orchard.
Yep.
They make all this great fresh cider, non-pasteurized. So you let it sit around, and of course, it starts doing its work itself.
That's his pro tip.
That's pro tip for y'all. And but then they also have a little speakeasy there, and they make the hard cider.
Yep.
And that is so good. Wow. Fresh product. They made the apples right there. And just recently, we were there. Last summer we decided to just take a trip, and it was all distance and all that. And
it was the fall.
And so the guy there recognized us, and we were talking to him, and he was talking about the fact that they actually started planting genuine cider apples, and he's like, "You have to try the new product because it's different." I was like, "Now that's exciting." That's really cool.
It was fall, and it was kind of like the last good weekend in fall. I remember that because we went and we sat outside. It was beautiful, and then after that, it was cold and miserable.
Yes.
Yep. So
We enjoyed the last weekend. It was good. This is really good. So the cider topper, recommended. You absolutely need to find a nice dry cider.
You could do. It doesn't have to be this dry cider, but but I would.
That's what we can get.
Nice
it's recommended.
Cider, so.
We can also get the Angry Orchard, which is a fine product. There are some
from
really,
our area too,
and it is. Yeah, it's made locally. That's a co-brand with Boston Beer. And there are some pretty good nationally available brands. And if you happen to be able to get Strongbow, which is a UK product, excellent product.
Frangelico and Chambord. Nice.
Yes. Yep. Well, Frangelico, Chambord, and you could top that with bubbles.
Yep.
Of a lot of descriptions, and that would be really good. I think like actual, say, cava would be a really good idea there. Cider on top of that, nice dry cider on top of that would be a good idea there.
I finished my water. Hey! Man, you turned away for a second.
It sounded good. I tried it.
You turned away for a second, and that's what happened.
1 second. Look at that. Look at that. Great fireplace drink that's a very good way to go.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely.
I do enjoy a nightcap, and when I say nightcap, I mean like some liqueur.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a cocktail, you know, just a little sip of something low test.
It's a real truism about these things. Martini time is probably about 5:30.
Yep.
Not 12:30. And if you're on your fifth martini at 12:30, then that's the next day in the Charles household. What hit me? The fifth martini,
As in Nick and Nora.
Yes. There we go. We have this whole
I love this
item going on about these items there.
Oh my gosh, makes me so happy.
It's a killer. But cider has. I'm not entirely sure you could have gotten a good hard cider in this country 30 years ago. There might have been one or two places making it. It would have been pretty obscure. And I'd heard about such things, and I hit the UK around that period, and suddenly you could get good cider. And I was like, this is really, really nice stuff. It was tasting like bubbles. It was like champagne, that kind of thing. So that was really impressive. And then places really started picking up on it. And then in more recent years, we hear about these places in New Jersey, which used to be sort of the home of hard cider, and Applejack. And people who were looking around to try to find those like real vintage varieties that were going into the hard cider and finding
apples, he means.
Apples, yes. And finding them and starting to plant them again. It's like, so I think there's going to be a real renaissance in Jersey liquor these days.
Well, I just love that story, I don't know, a couple of years ago, of the guy who was, I think, taking his daughter to school, and he saw an apple tree, and he's like, wait, that's that heirloom apple that no one grows anymore.
That's a variety.
Yeah. So
nice, healthy wine sap. It was whatever brand it was, in whatever particular breed. That was the thing he was looking for. It's a little tartar. It's not as sweet, and it adds that element that you're looking for in cider. Back when that was the thing, in the Revolutionary era, people would have had cider as much as anything else, and that probably would have been a really dark beer or a Madeira. That was very popular.
Mark says, I have to say North America is becoming much better with cider.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the first time I had a hard cider.
Yeah.
It was later than you think. Yeah. I'm not saying like in the last 10 years, but I mean for as long as it's been around, I don't know, maybe 20 years?
Maybe 20.
Which is ridiculous, but
some things take a little longer to come around. This country had to kind of start with better beer, and then it had to start distilling again regionally.
Right.
And then cider comes in, and then maybe we're starting to make like better bubbly. There's been California champagne for a long time, but maybe that's really going to improve. I like a better bubbly. I've heard of like vintage brandy really starting to make a big deal in this country, and I happen to like brandy a lot. So that would be a good thing. It's a good trend.
Oh, all of these Janice is saying the first cider I remember drinking is Woodchuck hard cider. Yeah. I don't remember the first one I had, actually. Yeah. I just remember thinking like, oh, okay, it's a thing.
I would probably say, I could guarantee it was Strongbow. because I remember seeing the ads for strong bow, and there's like, you know, there's
I
a
don't
guy
remember
on
that,
there's
but-
a guy on the UK commercials like drawing the big long bow back, and it's just like this big sort of like
remember that.
muscle guy thing, and it was good stuff. You know, it wasn't particularly strong. It was as much as like a strong beer.
Oh,
you
see,
know?
John's saying Paul introduced you to craft beer.
Oh, brown or Sam Adams? Well, I remember we used to get Brooklyn Brown at the Knitting Factory for, I think, $2 a pint. That's going to date you.
Well, hell.
I know that was a special
Okay.
at the time, but that was a
Okay,
great
so
special.
Peter says woodpecker.
Good thing.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because I know that your go-to, John, used to be... Anybody? What was your go-to? Rolling Rock. There we go. And...
Okay, so Dana was saying the first hard cider I had, I thought was great, was 2019.
Fresh.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You know, I think
All
there's...
right.
You might be a little hard to please with these because you have very specific tastes on those things, and there's a lot of junk out there that you'd go, yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
But I would say that there's a couple of good things that you'd be very happy with. Yeah. You're going to try some of our locals.
Oh, so John
Molson.
says nope, Molson.
Keeps it golden. I see you went north of the border for that one. I remember
I
when...
wasn't there.
I
Oh,
remember college years where people shouldn't have been drinking. What they were drinking were the innovative things. The innovative things were, let's see, what was the
Purple cheeses?
the big? Well, people were drinking stuff out of garbage pails. That was not a good idea.
That's not innovative.
I didn't do that at the time. But there was
The Rock was number 2. All right, that makes sense.
south of the border, Corona, and then west of the border,
Yeah.
suddenly you could get in New York State Coors. And
West of the border.
everyone was drinking Coors.
The New York border, he means.
So it's all about Coors, like silver bullets. And I was like, oh, jeez. You know, smoking the bandit is one thing, but it's a beer, big deal. At the time, you could still get stuff like Falstaff beer. You should have been drinking that then. Can't do it now. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
but definitely.
I'm just thinking of Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
We've been watching Cobra Kai on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny drinks a lot of Coors
Coors.
Banquet. I'm just saying.
The squat bottles.
Yeah.
Big thing.
Yep.
Banquet beer.
Yep. Even one of his students who's like 16 was like, would you like a banquet? Yeah. When your underage kids are offering you a beer, like, it's probably time to think about your life choices.
Think about your life, Johnny. I think I'll have to join you in such a thing.
Ow! Jamie says, used to drive over the NC State line to get Coors. 6.0.
Oh, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yowza.
I love that. The Coors running. Are you just having cider or are you making a drink?
Gonna make a drink.
I want to say he's being very enigmatic right now.
Getting the glass cold, thinking about what we could do here. We had some great drink
I'm
titles.
writing it down.
What was the last thing we were going to make?
The Mystic Crystal Revelations.
Oh boy, I think that needs to be blue and have suspicious ingredients, but
Yeah,
we don't have such things. But it should still be blue. Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Mystic Crystal Revelation. I spelled that right.
Oh.
I did a shot and
In
had
a
had
second.
a couple of cocktails and I spelled it right. I'm just saying. All right.
What's a good base for a Mystic Crystal Revelation? I'm just
Vodka.
asking. We have that.
Duh. You went for the you going for the Tito's?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna go for the Tito's.
Yeah, why not?
Go for the Tito's.
Why not? 1 ounce. This is not a kill
All
yourself
right.
drink. This is just
Oh wait.
a
Okay.
topper.
Retrace my Jackie, please. Oh, okay. Wait. I'm catching up.
Not.
All right.
Or should I say, sons of
Oh.
bitches.
Oh my my gosh, Doug. We need to like have a Zoom Cobra Kai watching party. I'm just saying.
I think we could have a lot of fun with that.
Amy says something purple. I think we could do that.
I think I'm about to.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
So anyway.
Wait. So that was 1 ounce vodka, right?
Yeah.
All right. Did you add anything else? I don't think you did.
I didn't. Do you have the blue stuff up there?
It's over here.
Oh,
yep.
it is.
It's
Okay.
here.
Ah.
It's ready for you.
I'm over here for no reason.
Okay.
Giffard Curacao Bleu. Recommended if you like blue Curacao.
How much are you
I
getting?
like blue Curacao. There's a lot of pretty mediocre blue Curacao out there. This is a really reputable brand. Give me 1/3 of an ounce. That's about right. And that is fantastically blue. I feel like I'm in the president's and list here.
All right.
Gotta
Which,
sour
if you
that up a
haven't
little
seen
bit.
that movie, please.
You got to do it.
We should do a live video based on the President's Analyst.
Oh, that
That's a
could be
great
fun.
movie.
That could be fun. Equal amount of the lime juice. I'm going to make that 1/3 of an ounce. This is looking
Okay.
awfully aquatic, if you ask me.
Awfully aquatic.
And since what we have in
The live
here is
aquatic.
red,
All right.
we're going to see what happens when we top with the cider. Wow.
It's.
It turned black.
I was going to say.
Ah!
It's more of a deep plum.
That's fantastic. Looks scary, doesn't it?
Okay. All right. Try it. That's very dark. Okay.
That's pretty dark. I like a drink that just
Hi, Shane.
goes black on you.
And Ryan, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Mm.
Crystal Rock Candy Swizzle Stick. I think we have some of those somewhere.
Oh my God, John said total sound.
Total sound.
Oh my God. All right. Cobra Kai is a great binge. Totally
Kind of
agree.
fun. Empress Gin.
Empress Gin, I know.
Empress Gin is fun. Very,
I love
very fun
Empress
stuff.
Gin.
Yeah.
Someone brought a bottle to one of our parties. Oh, I know who did. A friend bought a bottle of that to one of our parties.
Mm-hmm.
And we enjoyed the heck out of it.
You know what? That was Erica actually brought
Yep,
that bottle.
yep.
Yeah. And
We
we
enjoyed
use
the heck
that.
out of it.
It's a special effect gin because you add the sour to it and it actually changes color.
That is really good.
That's hilarious. This is fun. This
That
this
is
stuff
really
just
good.
looks like the Black Lagoon. However, there's already a drink called the Black Lagoon. So this is actually something. This is the Mystic Crystal Revelations.
So good.
If you have a few of these,
So good.
I'm not going to say you're going to have Mystic Crystal Revelations, unless you're real lightweight. But it's nice.
In which case,
If it's
enjoy.
like the early summer and it's like, kind of warm outside, you just want to go out and watch the stars, mix a few of these, go out there. I think you'd be pretty happy.
Rock Candy Swizzle. I know. Man, I feel like in the before times we had some of those, but
Oh, the pea blossom stuff. We have some of that
oh
tea.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do. We do.
That is color changing tea.
Yep.
Well, made some great things for you tonight.
I feel like Paul is signing off.
It's approximately that time because you asked me to make sure that we took care of things.
I might want another one.
That's okay. Do you want to make that on air?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll keep going.
I do. Is there more of this?
There
Oh,
is, in
not
fact,
much.
some more of that.
Ew.
Oh, there's more of those out
Which
there.
one
They're
do you
cold.
use this?
I would like this to be colder, so I'm going to put a cube in it. And there we go.
Do we have maybe a beer drink?
We got those two. They're cold.
All right.
You want to check that out? There we
I
go.
do.
Last
Pardon
call.
me. All right.
Last
Last
call
call.
for
Last call for
alcohol.
alcohol.
Boom,
All right.
boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And me, I am in fact quoting Fishbone. The weather at the lounge is cool. We've had various layers of clammy and just plain cold. It's January. It's going to be like that. I would expect we're going to get a freak weather pattern more suddenly at 70 degrees in February, but we'll also get sleet. So there you go. But definitely. Oh, yeah, keep it going. We will keep it going for you because, hey, I'm not going to stop if you're still watching.
This is going to be a beer drink.
Mm-hmm. And what do you have there?
I have a Brooklyn Lager.
It's a very reputable place to start.
Oh, Lisa, thank you.
Trying to speak
I'm
here.
thinking of I think another flute. Kind of crazy. It's called for alcohol hormones in the Dead Kennedys. I think of the one on, I forget her name, but she was on the Ultra Lounge. Thank you. What was her name? And maybe open another tab, right?
With the less call for that?
Yeah.
I'm not actually.
That's called for alcohol.
Oh, there's a lot of songs with that name actually. I can't tell you.
All right, I gotta figure this out. It's gonna drive me nuts. It'll keep me up.
Don't do that.
Julia Lee and her boyfriends.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah, Julia Lee. She's a fantastic R&B artist, and she would definitely have been on there. She was on Capitol. So 33
degrees in Utah. Oh my gosh.
Good grief. Oh, don't do that.
Oh no.
Don't do that.
All right. He cleans it up. All right. So I'm thinking of staying in the vein we're in. I'm going to start with an ounce of tequila. I know we seem like the tequila show, but...
That's because we like tequila.
We like tequila.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing particularly wrong with that.
But...
33. Well, I believe that in Utah, you're in the desert. At this time of the year, it gets cold. People think, it's always hot. Not really.
Here's me not spilling. All right.
And certainly not in the mountains.
My mind was blown when we drove through Utah. It was so beautiful.
The desert there, it's like the Painted Desert. It's really elaborate.
It was crazy. I was like,
really,
are we seriously on Earth right now?
Vistas and fantastic like sandstone
creation. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Where are you? Because we're in quote unquote upstate, but I don't think we're as upstate as you.
Possibly no. People think we're upstate because of where they are, but...
I know. Well, I hear people on the train saying, like, oh, I'm going upstate. And like...
Really?
Really? Because, I don't know, I don't think that's upstate. But...
Because I would commute every day from upstate to Manhattan, so, you know.
So, that was 1 ounce of tequila. And a half ounce of Frangelico, because we're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then... at least a half ounce of lime, because otherwise this will be horrible.
I didn't just kill our page, did I?
Wait, no, you're on it. Okay, hold on. Wait, what did you do? Okay, hold on. Maybe he did kill our page.
I double-clicked. You want to say cancel?
Yeah, cancel. All right.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Okay,
all right. Okay.
I'm just trying to write things down here, folks. I'm telling you.
Don't mind us.
If you would.
All right.
Thank you.
So.
I will.
1 ounce tequila, half ounce Frangelico, half ounce fresh lime juice. And then, you know what? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I'm going to add some bitters. 3 dashes of Angostura bitters. And we're going to fill with chilled lager.
That is built-in flute.
Built-in flute.
Fill with chilled lager. Marvelous. Let me correct my spelling here. And there we go. You made it. Try.
All right, I'll try it. Yep. I have done it again.
It's a marvelous thing. I think this needs another name based on, and might that be...
Do you have a name in mind?
Minds to Revelation.
Why not? Do it. We're going to mine this song for all it's worth.
And there we go.
All right.
Boom. Another classic, folks. A lot of
Boom.
fun.
Boom. Another classic.
Bomb diggity.
Hi, Kathy. Yay.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's different. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Big fun coming through.
It's good to see you here.
Oh, got a lot of comments here.
Oh, my gosh.
Emerald Sidecar. Oh, yeah. Pros to you.
Lovely.
But definitely. Springsteen.
Wait. Go. No.
Huh?
17 degrees. Ira, where are you?
We can figure that out.
41 in Oklahoma.
Sounds like
Okay.
Adirondacks.
Oh, west of Albany.
Okay.
Wait, where are you?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you probably said below, but
Frankly, I think we know people who you know.
I know. I feel like we know people you know. Okay.
Definitely. 37 in Boise.
Boise.
I believe that.
Oh my
But
gosh.
definitely.
All right. Almost like George, friend of the desert. Errol said the desert in Saudi Arabia was actually quite beautiful. They did see camel. Oh my! Oh no! Oh no!
that's
Oh
terrible.
man!
That's terrible. North Kakalaki. Woohoo!
Not in Chicago anymore. Oh man!
38 big ones there.
Oh.
That's right, son. Yeah, well, when you're
John, well, that's the thing. Like, we're on the train. Like, I'll be on the train. I'll have people like, "Oh, I'm going upstate." I'm like, "You are not going upstate."
yeah, you're going to Beacon.
Yeah, no.
That's not that impressive as far as upstate goes.
Time for a hot dog. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
We have a favorite drink we've created that we can remember. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's
All
some good
right.
things.
I love
Kanahari.
it. Okay.
Got it.
Hey,
Check that out.
when this is all over, we might have to visit you. I'm just saying.
You're not far.
We're not far.
Maybe a couple of hours. Not far.
Yeah, not far. And we will be so ready for a road trip.
I'm primed for it. Got to make some things go, but yep,
Have you created a favorite drink that you can remember?
absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I am. It's probably a couple of things though that I really liked
like-
a lot.
Absolutely. Let me think.
Let me think. Now I'm thinking to myself, do I have one? No, I don't have. I never have one. There's a couple of things that fit the bill. And check out that martini on.
Oh my gosh, we have Bewitched on, and
Yeah, Maurice
gigantic
has
martini.
the massive martini
Yeah.
with the large olives. But I'm thinking of a couple of things. There was something called the Spice Island, which I came up with because I went to all
That's
the
good.
father
That's a
of,
good one.
of creating,
Yeah,
of coming up with
it is good.
the pimento liqueur and then the passion syrup. And then I realized there's like two things in those books that use them. And I thought, I need some more drinks. So I came up with that, and it was pretty simple. It was really good. I liked it a lot. And then I decided to start mucking around with cachaça and some other things that we had. And I came up with something that I decided to call the Tropicalia that I liked a lot.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, just PM me, and I'll drop it on you. That's actually a really good thing. You need a couple of unique ingredients, but not that many. And if you want to make that with rum, it's a Tropicana. I was thinking of Desi Arnaz. But the Tropicalia, good thing. Good thing.
Aw.
Please.
I'm thinking, in terms of myself, I don't remember what I called it, but I think I would do tequila in my champagne flute, an ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a half ounce of liqueur. You could do orange, chocolate, ginger, half ounce of fresh lime juice, and then fill with your bubbly champagne.
That works for me.
Yep, that would be my favorite.
I would
And I've
do
done
that
that
for sure.
a number of times
Mhm.
with different mixers, and that
Bases.
was my favorite. Oh my
Monster
gosh!
bitters.
Oh yeah!
we still have
Oh
those.
we still have those monster bitters.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
in a tiny bottle. I'm not sure they're even making them anymore, but you know, we'll be glad if they did.
Yeah.
Because that was
Hi, Devin.
Horror and Clay made some great stuff. Hey, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yay, Devin! Awesome.
I'm glad that you can watch. It's a drag when you're prevented. Damn it.
No joke.
Okay, so that mocktail, remember that next time you see us, because you'll ask for that and I'll say, what the hell was in that? Yeah. We'll make that happen for you.
We'll try to keep the ingredients
Not a
on
big deal.
hand.
We've been doing some fun mocktails recently. You know, after you've had all of this stuff, you want to cool it. And if you're thinking, well, I don't really do those things anymore at all, then you can have these things all day long. The mocktails are a lot of fun. They happen on Mondays. You can check it out.
I will say dandelion root tea
Is a real
if you're
killer.
thinking like, I want to make a mocktail, but I don't know what to use. Dandelion root tea. It's bitter and and the longer you let it soak, the more bitter it gets.
Yeah. Everything else you put in there might either be just like straight up bubbles, thinking seltzer, or something sweet, so you want to temper that a little bit. And that will work very well for that, just as well as the sour. So, Okay.
All right. Is it time? He's trying to signal
Might be
me.
time.
All right. He's trying to signal me. I'll bring over my little...
You're wired
I had
in
to
because
plug
the
in.
batteries are getting low.
The struggle. But anyway,
It's real, it's real. So,
thank you for joining us this evening. It's been a wonderful night. This has been a
Please.
wonderful day.
please.
Wonderful day, topped off by a wonderful night.
Many things have happened.
And I'm so glad
Fantastic
that you're here.
things.
So.
And we were here to deliver you some cosmic stuff. I think we have.
Mhm.
I think we stuck with theme and
Dawning
really
of the Age of
fun
Aquarius.
things happen.
Happy birthday,
Some
John.
impromptu things happen. John, it's so fantastic that you've spun over again.
Happy birthday.
Spun around the sun.
Yep.
One more time for fun.
Yep.
Absolutely
My
fun.
birthday is coming in a couple of weeks.
Nudge, nudge.
Well, no,
Just saying.
3 weeks.
3 anyway. Yep,
But
yep.
we will be doing a live happy birthday to me on February 14th. So if you're free, please join us.
That is a Sunday, I believe.
It is a Sunday.
It sounds like
And it will be completely plastered by the time we get to my family's Zoom.
well, that's life.
My family and I Zoom Sunday evenings, but I'm sure I'll be completely plastered by then. But it's my birthday, whatever.
Undoubtedly,
So,
we will start a little early, and we will be featuring the usual brunch drinks. So all of you Bloody Mary fans, we might just do something like that. And you know there's going to be bubbles. You got to keep it light. There might even be a Ramos Gin Fizz. Oh, I kind of love that.
Exactly. All right. I'm trying to catch up.
I know.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I hate to log off, but
I know.
This can get ugly.
We could go for hours, but then we might
I gotta
disappear.
wake up in the morning.
The absolute simple fact is it has been a crazy trip, but we are still here, and we're so thankful that you've joined us
Yes.
for our little journey through several cocktails.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius,
You might as well respect
which
that.
I've heard, or it could be the 24th century, but whatever. Dawning.
24th century.
But it's definitely Aquarius now, and Aquarius is my birthday, so
Well, the 24th century we won't see.
probably not.
Probably not. But we'll see this one.
Probably not.
And we would like to deliver you some good ideas to spend your time while you're spending it. I hope we have.
February 14th. Make your plans.
I thank you so much for anybody who's dropped in some recipes and ideas and links
Yes.
down there. Please do. Anything you're thinking of later, just drop a PM on us. We can
Do
always
it.
feature it later because this is what it's all about. And we will always try new and fun ingredients for you. Tried a great new cider tonight.
Which was amazing.
It's really, really cool. Great local
Yeah.
product. The great thing about that, local. I don't say you need to find this in Portland, Oregon. You need to find your local cider mill, which is making great stuff. Do that.
Agreed.
In the meantime, we will see